Malam Tijani Musa Islam, BSc, MIO, DFCA. Past President of the Institute of Accountant of Nigeria, present here. The Treasurer of the Institute and the Coordinator of Ibadan District Society of ICAN, FCA. Council members of ICAN present here, both present and in the past. Patrons of Ibadan District Society of ICAN. The chairman, body of past chairman of the district. The representative of the Oni of Ife, His Royal Majesty Oba Adediri Adewale Solomon, Onifegua of Ifegua, other distinguished members of the body of past chairmen of the district, government functionaries here present, chairmen of other professional bodies present, executive members of the district, elders of the institute, distinguished awardees, beautiful ladies and very handsome gentlemen, we want to welcome you officially to the 2023 Annual Dinner and Award Ceremony of our district society, the Ibadan District Society of ICAN. And I want to say that by the special grace of God, you have a very good time in our midst today. May we have the national anthem while all of us rise up on our feet. Thank you very much. Let us stand up on our feet while we take the national anthem. Thereafter, we now take the ICAN anthem. Please may I humbly request that we still rise up on our feet to take the opening prayer. Please, ladies and gentlemen, please let us rise on our feet again as we take the opening prayer. The opening prayer shall be found on page 4 of our program booklet, which is the second stanza of the national anthem. So, my co-host, Mrs. Mary will direct as we do the opening prayer together. Thank you very much.
Shall we pray? Oh God, we meet together, please. Oh God of creation, direct our noble cause. Guide our leaders right. Help our youth the truth to know. In love and honesty to grow. And living just and true. Great lofty heights attain. To build a nation where peace and justice shall reign. Amen. Please have your seats. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Gentlemen of Timber and Caliber. We warmly welcome you to this occasion of the annual dinner and award night of the Ibadan District Society. We believe you are going to enjoy yourself to the fullest this night. I hope you are ready for that. Because I am ready, more than ready. Yemi, what do you think? Absolutely.
Recognition is a culture in ICAN. And without wasting time, I'll be doing the recognition myself and Mary. She said she's ready, so apparently. And because we have promised we are not going to take much time today, we are going to do everything as quick as possible. In our midst today, we are always very privileged to have in our midst. Whenever we have occasions like this, the number one man of our institute is always present. Today we are so privileged again to have in our midst the representative of the 58th president of our institute, Malam Tijani Saisa BSc, MIOD FC, is represented by the treasurer of the institute, is also the coordinator of our district society, and ladies here will agree with me that the person I'm introducing is a very handsome man. He's a gentleman to the core, and he has been a supporter of our district society almost every time, again and again. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together as I introduce Otumba Tobi Ayodele Abiola FCA. You are welcome, sir. In our midst again, you are so privileged to have the Arule Odua. He is here in spirit, but he has sent a high-powered delegation to also represent him in this very august occasion. In our midst, we are so privileged to have His Royal Majesty Oba. He's also a builder, Adedire Adewole Solomon Onifegunwa of Ifegunwa. Please let us put our together as we honor Majesty. And I want to let's do this day together. We will all rise up and we say Kábíyèsí. I think it is in order. So let us all rise up. Kábíyèsí is wearing 2 crowns. He's representing the Onirisha, and he's also his own royal majesty. So 1, 2, 3, let us go. Men, move your cap. Kábíyèsí. Kádé ọpẹ́ lórí. Kí bàtà ọpẹ́ lẹ́sẹ̀. Kí ẹṣin ọba ó jẹ ọpẹ́. Kí rúkẹ̀rẹ̀ ó dókè. Àbí bẹ́ẹ̀ kọ́ ni. Ẹ̀jẹ̀ àjọkù, let us sit down. Please let us sit down together again. For Kábíyèsí. Yes. I will be moving to another very powerful table. On this table we have a past president of our institute. He's also a past chairman of our district society. And without much ado, he is also a very, very handsome man. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together as I introduce to you the 10th chairman of our district society, Deacon Titus Alao Shreto, FCA. Next on that table is a past council member of our institute. He's also a past chairman of our district society. He was the first chairman of the Western Region Conference of ICAN. We call it 4 in 1. But lately, I think it is now 5 in 1. He's an erudite writer. And in all fairness, he's also a very handsome man. I think ICAN is blessed with very handsome men. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together as I introduce to you Prince Fatai Oyebade Oyedepo is the 16th chairman of our district society. When you see him outside, Big Imo is a friend to GSM. When you see him, Big Imo, don't say I didn't tell you. Very close to him personally. When you say my personal person, is the person I want to introduce to you. I was informed he's a prince. And he's a complete gentleman. Ladies and gentlemen, please let us put hands together as I introduce to you Alhaji Lukman Olalere Dauda, MBA, FCA. He is the 17th chairman of our district society.
I would like to introduce the 18th chairman of the Ibadan and District Society. In person of Prince G.A. Adebayo, MBA, FCA, sir. You are welcome. Also, the 20th chairman of the district, please. In person of Alhaji A. Okusheson, BSc, MBA, FCA. Welcome, sir.
Please let us put hands together for our past chairman. Thank you very much. Other introductions will be coming. We shall be doing the introduction very soon with the program. So next on the program,
I want to equally appreciate the presence of Prince Seun Morofolu Adelore, the Executive Chairman of the Oyo State waste management. You're welcome, sir. God bless.
Without wasting much time, I want to invite the chairman of this annual dinner and award committee, in person of Dr. Mrs. Temitope. I think she's still here. Yes. Babajide FC for our welcome address. Please let us put our hands together for Mrs. Dr. Mrs. Babajide. I'm on my own.
Of ICAN, women of integrity. Good evening, everyone. Distinguished members here present. I want to appreciate our president, the 58th president of the Institute of Chartered Accountants of Nigeria, in absentia. We recognize the presence of our district coordinator and the honorary treasurer of the Institute, Otuba Tobi Abiola. You are welcome here. We recognize our patron here present, the patrons of Ibadan District Society, ably led by Ikin Titus and Laola Jideshweton, FCA. Our patron in absentia, Ikin Esu Adeleke, and our 4-in-1, 7-in-1, Prince Oyebade Fatai Oyedepo, FCA. All our distinguished past chairmen here present, we recognize you. We say thank you. We recognize His Royal Majesty, Oba Adedire Solomon. Thank you so much for representing our daddy, your Jajatu. The executive committee members here present, the committee, the annual dinner committee, our distinguished awardees. Thank you so much for being here. You are the one that we are celebrating today. You make this day to be. We recognize Sophie and Company. We recognize FIRS. We recognize University Press PLC. We recognize Mr. Adebowale Olufemi Awakon, FCA. We recognize Dr. Elias Smart Peter, FCA. We recognize Mr. Dr. Olusegun Odebumi, FCA. We recognize Dr. Olumode Ogutoke, FCA. We recognize Architect Bamidele Samson. Thank you so much. Recognize Chief Sunday Omoni Yobi Emena. Recognize Senator Soji Akambi. Recognize His Royal Majesty, Imperial Majesty, Oba Dr. Eniton Adeleye Ogunwusi, CFR. Thank you every of our awardees for being here. We recognize you and we say God bless you. So I welcome you on behalf of the 22nd chairman of the District Society, our own Alhaji Ayuba Quadri Olayemi FCA. It is with all glory to God and great pleasure that I welcome all here present at the annual dinner and award for the year 2022, which runs into 2023. The program is normally done as a yearly event of the society and is targeted at members unwinding and dining from our day-to-day activities of accounting and debiting and crediting. We want to see ourselves relax. And in addition to that, we want to recognize our individuals and organizations that have distinguished themselves in their various activities. They have made great impact within and outside the profession. They have distinguished themselves by making impact into the society and the humanity. This is in line with the Institute of Chartered Accountants. Our going to normally have their annual dinner April of every year. So our own is fashioned after that of the Institute. And we are going to witness one of such honors being bestowed on our members. There are some that are non-members category, and there are some that are the corporate organizations. And they have contributed in no small measures to humanity and to the upward trend of society at large. At this point, I would like to appreciate all our sponsors. Bekatili, thank you so much. J.O. Falawe, we appreciate you. Barrister Olabisi Fayoko, we say thank you. Mr. Mr. Olufemi Adeniji, thank you so much. Evans Nigeria Brothers Publishers, thank you for being there at all times for us. And Alhaji KG Bello, we say thank you. Nigeria Eagle Flower Mills, again, Mr. Ezekiah Oyemi. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you. Good evening. Thank you. So we appreciate all our sponsors who have contributed to the success of this program. I also want to appreciate the efforts of the members of the Annual Dinner Committee, and I thank them for their time, the energy and resources committed into making this program a huge success. Thank you so much. On behalf of the Team 22, I ask that the Team 22 be upstanding. Team 22, please let's be upstanding. The Team 22. Yes, that's the ESCO, the current ESCO, led by Alhaji Quadri Ayuba Olaye. You can see them. So on behalf of the Team 22, they be led by my indefatigable chairman, Alhaji Ayuba Quadri Olaye FCA. I thank all present and welcome us all to this event. This definitely will be one to remember for a long time to come as we sit and enjoy ourselves. And at this point also, I want to call out the members of the Annual Dinner Committee because they have worked tirelessly. At times we have meetings far into the night. I want to ask them to step out for recognition. Alhaji Kilani, please step out. Mrs. Ajayi, Salome, Mrs. Akibawale Shilala, Mrs. Kemisola Akiwande, Mrs. Kemisola Laifolonsho, Mr. Yemi Etuji. Please let's file out so that we can be recognized. That is the only thing I can give to you. We have put in all that we can do. Mr. Ajibola Rotimi, thank you so much. Mr. Temitope Fakola, thank you so much. Mr. Batunde Olaito is in absentia. Those are the members of the committee that put this together. Mr. Nasiru Said Adebili, Nasiru, Mrs. Salome Ajayi, please let's take the picture. Where's the photographer? I'm going to find you. Let me come. Mrs. Game is on a live on show. She's in the kitchen. Mrs. Game is on live on show. Just come. She's coming. That's we are in the kitchen, Toto. Alaji, please come, sir. Yes, sir. You are invited. Yes, sir. You are to be in the center. Thank you so much.
Please let us put our hands together for Dr. Mrs. Temitope Babajide, FCA. If you don't clap very well, they won't give you food today. Thank you. Please, I want to quickly apologize. When we were introducing one of our past chairmen, in person of Alhaji Gani Adeba. Sorry, he's not an Alhaji, but I always call him Alhaji. I'm sorry, Prince Gani Adebayo. We didn't put something. He's a doctor, so I want to introduce again Dr. Prince Gani Adebayo, FCA. You know, it can be problematic with academicians. Thank you very much.
As established by the chairperson of the committee, organizing committee, this dinner is targeted at members, whining and unwinding, relaxing from our day-to-day activities of accounting responsibilities, and also to honor individuals and corporate bodies who have distinguished themselves by making great impact within and outside the profession. I'm reiterating this night so that we'll know what we are in for. This is for us to wine, to dine, and to honor, give honor to whom it's due. Once again, I welcome you.
Without wasting much time, I want to invite to this side the 22nd chairman of Ibadan District Society of ICAN, in person of Alhaji Ayuba Quadri Olayemi FCA, for his address. Please let us put our hands together as our chairman. Our chairman is a very tall man. Please put our hands together for our chairman.
No matter how small or little you are, you will see the sky. The 58th president of the Institute of Chartered Accountants of Nigeria, Madam Tijani Musa Isa, PSC, MIOD, FCA, ably represented by Prince Tobi Abiola, which is the treasurer for the District of Chartered Accountants of Nigeria, and also doubled as our own coordinator. He's a coordinator for the Ibadan Society of ICAN. His Imperial Majesty Oba Adeyeye Editon Musi Ojajatu, the Ooni of Ife, ably represented by His Royal Majesty Oba Bilda Adejiri Adewole Solomon, Onifegunwa of Ifegunwa Ile-Ife. Past president of ICAN here present, members of ICAN presidency here present, council members here present, both current and past, patron of Ibadan Society of ICAN here present, chairman of the body of past chairman of the district, other distinguished member of the past chairman of Ibadan Society of ICAN present, government functionaries here present, chairman of other district society of ICAN here present, chairman of other professional bodies here present, executive member of the district here present, elders of the institute here present, distinguished awardees at today's event, members of all estates of the realm, members of the press. My beautiful wife is the first lady of the district, Mrs. Amina Oyebisi Ayuba ACA. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, it's a great pleasure to extend a cheerful welcome to you all. It's an honor to have the opportunity to address such a distinguished audience like you. Your presence here today is a source of inspiration and we feel extremely happy. It is the tradition of our noble institute to organize annual dinner and to honor our distinguished members that have made significant impact in the profession, as well as other non-members and corporate entities that have contributed in no measure to the growth and development of the nation. In the light of this, we are gathering here today to replicate the culture of the national body. We have in our midst today erudite scholars, dedicated industrials, famous, resourceful and exemplary individuals with whom we are today celebrating their great and indelible impact not only to the accountancy profession but to the society at large. There is no doubt that this year's annual dinner is a unique, as it is here graced with our esteemed members who are definitely set a very admiring benchmark for us to emulate. This is an uncommon privilege for us as professionals to network with old and new friends, dine, wine, celebrate with the accomplished awardees, and unwind. I seek your indulgence to present some among many things we've been able to accomplish since 1st June 2022 that we have taken the mantle of leadership of this foremost district society. The investor came up on the 24th of June 2022 in this same hall. It was graced by the delegate of the ICAN president and the district coordinator, erudite scholars and professionals. The event recorded a huge success. Ilea picnic was organized for members' children on the 11th July 2022 at Agodi Garden. The Chief Commissioner of Ansarudin Society, Dr. Bashir Olandiwaju, presented papers on the theme, living a purposeful life as a Muslim teenager, while Dr. Mrs. Tiami Yuabosede presented paper on career development. The event was colorful, well attended, and successful. Business visit. In order to leverage on the advertisements of the past administrations, we made the following business visit. Visit to the area controller of custom, Oyo Osun Command, in September 15, 2022. Business visit to the Accountant General of Oyo State on the same date. Business visit to the Executive Chairman, Oyo State Board of Internal Revenue, which is one of our awardees here today. That happened on November 22, 2022. Business visit to Chief Executive Officer, Sobik and Company, which is also one of the awardees today on November 24, 2022. Positive visit to Tax Controller, FIRS NSTO, December 5, 2022. Business visit to Tax Controller, FIRS Office of the State, that occurred on December 7, 2022. Business visit to Evans Publishing, December 15, 2022. Business visit to Project Link Council, which happened on December 29, 2022. We strongly believe that the visit will translate to mutually beneficial relationship for both the district and those organizations we have visited. Capacity building seminar. A free seminar was organized for our members at the University of Ibadan, and the theme of the paper presented was Biodiversity and Financial Stability. Members attended the seminar in national, and the effort of the technical committee, ably led by Mrs. Ajayi Salome Oladipe in this regard, is highly commendable. Service of Sons. Service of Sons was organized in honor of the late Chief A.D.S. Odige, FCA, at the district office on Monday, 19th December 2022. Pa Odige was the chairman of the district from 1987 to 1990. May Papa soul rest in peace. At this point, I would like to express my sincere appreciation to the dinner planning committee, ably led by Dr. Mrs. Baba Debitope, who has fulfilled the duties, did not fail to justify their role, and took all the loads of work with enthusiasm. Both days and nights, they were working to ensure that we have a colorful event today. I appreciate all of you for doing a great job. This event would have been a mere figment of imagination if not for your dedication and immense contribution. We have a nice evening ahead of us. We shall take some time to honor some remarkable achievements, enjoy some musical performances with delicious and sumptuous menu. Once more, I welcome and appreciate you all immensely for coming to celebrate with us as we look forward to a remarkable annual dinner and parade. I wish you a pleasant and a delightful evening. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. Please let us put our hands together for the 22nd chairman of our district society, Alhaji Quadri Olayemi Ayuba. And when he was reading his speech, he mentioned something about the demise of Chief A.D.S. Odige. And in that mode, I want us to stand up and observe a minute silence, because if Baba was alive, he would be here tonight. I am so sure. In fact, he will be one of the fewest people to get to this place. So, in 1 minute, let us remember the soul of the departed. May he continue to rest in perfect peace. Amen. Thank you very much. Please let us have a seat.
The next item on the program is a keynote address. It's a keynote address by the ICAN president. But before then, I want to call on His Imperial Majesty Oba Dr. Adeyeye Enitan Babatunde Ogunwusi, CFR, Ojaja II of Ile-Ife, ably represented by His Royal Ire Adewale Solomon, Onifegunwa of Ifegunwa, Ile Ife, representing the Oba of Ooni of Ife. Kára ó lé bàbá o.
Please let us put our hands together for goodwill message. Kábíyèsí o. Kábíyèsí o.
Àkó ojúmọ́ o. Ojúmọ́ rẹ̀ á mọ́ wa o. Ọkàn wa balẹ̀ o. Ìlú á tòrò o. Ìwòye ọdún tó ń bọ̀ petrol 5,200 a máa rà o. Ìwòye ọdún tó ń bọ̀ 100 naira la máa rà o. Ẹ̀yin aya mi ráìsì lọ́dún tó ń bọ̀ 1,000 naira la máa rà o. And the reason why I'm saying this is that when the functions of academicians, the accountant, and the reason why is that my God is a good accountant. My God is a good accountant. He knows when to do his things and when to rest. As you are here now, you are relaxing for at least a whole year relaxation. God bless you. And let me throw you an information. Maybe some of you do not know. Your CEO is in Ghana right now. He's having a meeting in Ghana right now. The CEO of ICAN. He just texted me now. They are having the 60-year anniversary of the Institute of Chartered Accountants in Ghana. And the president of ICAN, Kaode Fashao, is one of my chief in Ifegunwa. That is my own speech. Back to my father. Ọba tí gbàdọ̀ bá làwọn ọba Ògúnwùsì Ọ̀jájátù. Prince Máyẹ̀kẹ́ Ọ̀jájátù. Wọ́n ní kí n máa kí gbogbo yín. He will have been here. It was on Thursday because I'm the secretary of the old kings of Ile-Ife and the secretary of the kings in Ile-Ife. So Baba said I should come because I'm based in Ibadan. Coded. So Baba ní pé kí n kí gbogbo yín pé àlàáfíà làwọn wà inú wọn dùn láti wà pẹ̀lú gbogbo yín nìyí nítorí pé mi wà ní Ìbàdàn wọn ní kí n lọ ṣe aṣojú wọn èmi àti president àti sọ̀rọ̀ at a high level discussion and the president will have told the executive our move. My father Oba Ògúnwùsì will respond accordingly.
Hello.
Lastly, I'm representing my institute because it's an ICAN institute. I'm representing my institute, COBON, Council of Registered Builders, Nigerian Store of Building. So I'm let it be recorded that at least a builder is in the program. Thank you. Happy celebration.
Ẹja pa àtẹ́wọ́ fún kábíyèsí dáadáa. Bí kábíyèsí ṣe sọ̀kalẹ̀ ẹja dìde lórí ẹsẹ̀ wa. Ẹja dìde lórí ẹsẹ̀ wa. Nígbà tí kábíyèsí bá wá ní ká jókòó, àwọn àjókòó. Ẹja máa pàtẹ́wọ́ fún kábíyèsí. Ẹja pàtẹ́wọ́ dáadáa. Kábíyèsí o. Àbọ̀ tí ni a jókòó, kábíyèsí kan ò tí jókòó. Nígbà tí kábíyèsí bá jókòó, àwa náà wà jókòó. Ṣáàlì jókòó sáà, wọ́n ní ká jókòó. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for that inspiring speech. Without wasting much of our time, ladies and gentlemen, permit me to invite to this side of the table the representative of the ICAN president, the 58th president of our institute, in person of Otumba Tobi Ayodele Abiola. FCA is the honorary treasurer of our institute and is also the coordinator of our district society. Please let us put our hands together as we invite him to this side, sir. Welcome, sir.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. The chairman of Ibadan District Society, the highly revered past presidents, His Imperial Majesty Oba Adewiyi Ogunwusi, well represented by another Majesty in his own rights, past chairman of Ibadan and the society, awardees, distinguished professional colleagues, gentlemen and ladies. It's my sincere pleasure to be here to represent the president of our noble institute. As you've been reliably informed, he has an assignment that cannot be assigned, so he's been finally gathered. So he can't be here this evening. And I was not the official person to come, but Mother Lord shined on me because the person that was also come could not make it to this event due to circumstances beyond his control. Let me say that Ibadan is the city that the Southwest hold in high esteem. And because of this, when I took the raffle to be the chairman of Ibadan district, I was so elated that I would be carrying the headquarters of the Southwest in particular. But one thing I know that are very dear to me is that I will always be very, very close to Ibadan because I think last year, not this time last year, I did visit. I was honored as a patriarch, as an awardee of this great district with some other gentlemen. Ibadan has moved from leaps and bounds and is still waxing stronger. And I pray that God that gave me the leadership role will not take it away from you. The president's speech is up here, but I always say that it's not a day for speeches. In my opinion, it's a dinner, it's just make merry, enjoy ourselves, and have a lovely time here this evening. Thank you, and God bless you.
Thank you very much, sir. Please let us put hands together for Otumba Tobi Agiola, FCA, the honorary treasurer of our institute and the coordinator for our district society. Thank you very much, sir. We shall be going to the presentation of awards because of our time. We want to dance, so we want to do this program, the official part, as quickly as possible. But please, ladies and gentlemen, permit me to recognize our sponsors for this program, and in no particular order. Please let us put our hands together for Bekatili, Nigeria, J. Ofalowe and Co, Eagle, Nigeria Eagle Flour Mill. Let us put our hands together for Barrister Olabisi Fayoko FCA, Mr. Olufemi Adeniji FCA, Evans Publishers. Let us put our hands together for them. And lastly, Alhaji Kolawole Bello FCA. I want to recognize all fellows of the Institute and all associates of the Institute present here tonight. If we start to mention names, grand will full. So without wasting much of our time, we'll be calling out the awardees, and we'll be calling the awardees from the name we got from the registration point. So it's not as if we are particular about anybody. The names that were given to us from the registration point, we will call the awardees in that order. But ladies and gentlemen, permit me to invite the representative of Dear Oni Richard Fife, ably represented by His Royal Majesty Obade Dikura. He will be collecting the award on behalf of the and presenting this award is no other person than the representative of our own president. Chemokwe, Mama Sogwe, what's the best in this area? God help me. Okay, let's do it this way. Yoruba Ladoni Itose Loyo. I will be calling on Kabezi. I will be calling on a past president of our institute and a past chairman of our district society, Diki Titus Alaushwe FC, to come and present the award to the Aruli Odua, ably represented by Kabiyesi Solomon Adedimura. Please let us put our hands together. Let us put our hands together.
Ilẹ̀ Yorùbá la wà yìí, ẹ ká má fi ti òyìnbó bà àṣà wa jẹ́. A lọ sí Cambridge, a lọ sí New York, a máa padà wá sílé ní o. Àwẹ̀ Adédìwúrà is Ọbalúfẹ̀ of Ilé-Ifẹ̀ ló jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀. Túbọ̀ Ọbalúfẹ̀ Ìdòwú Adédìwúrà. Ó fẹ́ orúkọ ẹ̀ orúkọ bàbá mi Ọba Ògúnwùsì Ọ̀jájá tù.
His Imperial Majesty Ọba Dr. Adéyẹyè Ẹniìtàn Babátúndé Ògúnwùsì Ọ̀jájá II, CFR, born on the 17th of October 1974, is the 51st and current Oni of Ife. He is the traditional ruler of the Yoruba Kingdom of Ile-Ife. He ascended the throne of his forebearers in 2015, succeeding the deceased Oba Okunade, who was the 50th Oni of Ife. He started his elementary education at Shubuola Memorial Nursery and Primary School, Ibadan, and Ibadan District Council, Akobo, Ibadan. He then proceeded to Loyola College, Ibadan, and later to St. Peter's Secondary School, Ile-Ife, where he received his secondary school certificate, SSCE. He graduated as an accountant from the Polytechnic, Ibadan. He is an associate accounting technician. Oba Ogunwusi is a certified member of the Institute of Directors. He is also a member of the Global Real Estate Institute. He holds a number of honorary doctorate degrees, one in public administration from the University of Nigeria, Nsukka, and another in law from Igbenedion University. Oba Ogunwusi is the Chancellor of the University of Nigeria, Nsukka. Oni Adeyeye Ogunwusi was selected from the Giyesi ruling house of Ile-Ife amongst indigents who were also heirs to the throne on 26 October 2015. He received a staff of office on 7th of December 2015. He has been described as an astute entrepreneur driven by the need to turn impossibilities into possibilities. Oba Ogunwusi is the spiritual leader of the Yoruba people, now saddled with the responsibility of making supplications to God and the Orisha on behalf of his people and the world at large during annual festivals such as Olojo. Shortly after his coronation, Oni Ogunwusi met with the Alaafin of Oyo, and by so doing initiated a new era in the history of the Yoruba state. He effectively broke the jinx of institutionalized discord between the thrones that had plagued Ile-Ife and Oyo for decades. The Oba is an advocate for the empowerment and emancipation of women and young people. He has transformed Ile-Ife into a tourist zone with changes including the beautification, redesign, and reconstruction of the ancient city. Oba Ogunwusi is also a renowned philanthropist who is committed to humanity and an advocate for the less privileged. He has granted support over the years through the House of Oduduwa Foundation and recently through Hope's Alive initiative. I now introduce to you today for the award His Imperial Majesty Oba Dr. Adeyeye Enitan Babatunde Ogunwusi, CFR Ojaja II, Oni of Ile-Ife.
I have the honor and privilege to present this to our distinguished awardee today, His Imperial Majesty Oba Dr. Adeyeye Enitan Ogunwusi, Ojaja II. Okay, so that I will not be corrected, I will not be lambasted. In honor and recognition of his immense contribution and selfless service to humanity and society at large.
Please let us put our hands together for our past president. Àwọn àgbàlagbà máa ń pa lówe. Wọ́n á ní ọmọdé ò kí mọ ẹ̀kọ́ jẹ kó má ra lọ́wọ́. Kábíyèsí ẹ má bínú. Ẹ pàtẹ́wọ́ fẹ́mi náà. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, permit me to invite Mr. Adebowale Olufemi, our FCA, to come and receive his award. He can come with his family members, he can come together. So when he gets there, it's like citation will be cited, and I will invite Otunba Tobi Abiola Ise to come and present.
Mr. Adebowale Olufemi Awakan was born on 3rd of September 1965 to the family of Chief Honorable Gideon Titilade Awakan and late Chief Mrs. Rebecca Olalumpe Awakan of Okaka in Itesiwaju local government, Oyo State, Nigeria. Mr. Olufemi Awakan attended Baptist Day School, Komu, between 1971 and 1976 before moving to early school Isale Taba, Shaki in the old Ifedapo, presently Shaki West, local government of Oyo State, where he completed his primary school education. He was admitted to Baptist High School, Shaki, in 1977, and after a year, in 1978, he moved to Olivet Baptist High School, Olivet Heights, Oyo State, where he completed his secondary education in 1982. In 1983, he got admission to study accountancy at the Polytechnic Ibadan campus in Irua and graduated in 1985. He had his industrial attachment with the National Electric Power Authority, NEPA, Oyo undertaken between 1985 and 1986. He then proceeded to the Federal Polytechnic Ilaro, Ogun State, Nigeria, for his higher national diploma HND and graduated in 1988 with lower credits. During his journey as a first-year national diploma student, the young Femi sat for GCE advanced level papers, which he passed, and also after the national diploma, during his one-year industrial training, he sat for the foundation examination of the Institute of Chartered Accountants of Nigeria in May 1986 and passed after sitting. He also sat for the Professional Examination 1 of ICAN as a student at the Federal Polytechnic Ilaro and passed in 1988. In November 1989, he passed the Professional Examination 2 of ICAN, which qualified him as a Chartered Accountant at the age of 24. He was admitted into the body on 26 July 1990. The interesting aspect is, as a graduate of accounting of Irua campus of the Polytechnic Ibadan and the Federal Polytechnic Ilaro, he was the first chartered accountant produced by these institutions. Mr. Adebowale Olufemi Awakan, because of the discrimination between university and polytechnic graduates, applied to Ladoke Akintola University of Ogbomoso, Oyo State, to study accounting and obtain a BSc accounting. In 2016, he also traveled to United Kingdom to have his postgraduate certificate in business administration from Edinburgh Business School in Scotland. Mr. Awakan is also an associate member of the Nigerian Institute of Taxation, Nigerian Institute of Management, certified fraud examiner, among others. He also had professional training in security and door supervision in UK. He worked in banks as bank inspector, internal control manager, and bank business development management. He also worked in accounting practice and consultancy services as senior consultant and in the public sector as a senior special assistant taxation to the governor of Oyo State and presently the executive chairman Oyo State Internal Revenue Service. He received many awards, among which are the ICAN Special Recognition Award, CITN Award for Excellence, Thomas Sankara Leadership Prize for Integrity and Transparency by the Youth Partnership for Africa's Development, among others. Mr. Awakon loves playing football, draught game, and table tennis. Wale Olufemi Awakon is happily married to Mrs. Adiola Awakon and blessed with beautiful princesses, namely Oluwadamilola, Tolulope, Olamide, and Pray. Permit me this day to introduce to you today for the award, Mr. Adebowale Olufemi Awakon.
I want to invite the Honorary Treasurer of our Institute, Otoba Tobi Abiola, FC, to come and present his award. Please let us step back a little. No, let us just step. Mr. Awakon, put. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, everybody. It's very interesting. When I was keeping, because I was too small to present His Royal Majesty an award, I never knew I was presenting a very good award for my school and my friend, who have known since 1988, and I want today. Tell me congratulations. Have the award, please. On behalf of President and Chairman of the Society, I present this award to you. Congratulations, and please fly high. Thank you.
We shall be taking two more of the awardees. We'll go for a very short musical break, and we'll take the rest so that we don't get us bored with the award. And during that interlude, we'll invite the ESCO and the committee to just dance a little while we do the rest. Right now, I want to invite the representative of Sobic and Company to step forward to come and receive the award. Sobic and Co. Sobic & Co.
Sobic & Company is a rapidly expanding opportunity-creating and customer-focused microfinance institution in Nigeria. A member, Association of Non-Bank Microfinance Institutions of Nigeria, the company registered in July 2008 with Corporate Affairs Commission (CAC) and opened her first branch on August 1, 2008 at Sawmill, Old Ife Road, Ibadan. Sobic offers microcredits for business and projects to micro, small and medium enterprises in line with Central Bank of Nigeria's microfinance policy, regulatory and supervisory framework for Nigeria. Sobic & Company dynamic management team is led by Mr. Kehinde Adewuyi Adejumo, a seasoned financial expert, fellow of the Institute of Chartered Accountants of Nigeria (ICAN), and a microfinance certified professional with Chartered Institute of Bankers of Nigeria (CIBN). Sobic stands for Showers of Blessings Investment Company, S for Showers, O for Of, B for Blessings, I Investment, and C Company. Showers of Blessings Investment Company services include MicroStart Program, which is a product designed to run in groups for small business owners and entrepreneurs to boost their businesses. An intending member may form a new group or join an existing one to access this loan. Daily Group Loan is targeted at daily income earners who are in need of funds to expand their business for increased profitability. To enjoy this facility, a potential client needs to join an existing group or form a new one. Asset Investment Loan is designed to help our clients procure business assets, equipment or work tools like sewing machine, generator, deep freezer, grinding machines, etc. The would-be beneficiary must be skilled or trained in such area of business to qualify for this loan. Short-term loan. Short-term loan is designed to assist qualified individuals who are willing to expand their business scope and earn more income. In order to qualify for the facility from Sobic & Company, an applicant must have been in a specific business for at least 1 year, operating from the same location for at least 6 months. And lastly, Integrated Farm Project. Sobic & Company's Integrated Farm Project is to make food available for all at cheaper rates. The project involves oil palm, plantain and cocoa plantation. The oil palm is further processed to make palm oil available to distributors and direct consumers. Permit me to call to the podium the representative of Showers of Blessings Investment Company, also known as Sobic, for their work.
Thank you very much. Please let us put our hands together. I want to invite Prince Fatai Oyibade Oyedepo, FC, to come and present the award to Sobic. Please let us put our hands together for Prince Fatai Oyibade Oyedepo, FCA, a former council member of ICAN and a past chairman of our district society. You are welcome, sir.
Congratulations. Sobic is a company. That means you are an entrepreneur and I'm an auditor. So what they are saying indirectly is that I should be your external auditor. On behalf of the chairman, executive, and members of the Background Society, I present this award to you in recognition of your immense contribution and selfless service to the DIST society and humanity. Congratulations.
Architect Bamidele Olusegun Samson was born on the 25th of April 1943 in Ibadan. He attended St. James Primary School, Kebola, Ibadan, and St. Paul's Anglican Primary School, Gbogan, respectively, from 1949 to 1956. He served as an apprentice in plumbing trade in 1957 before proceeding to the Anglican Secondary Modern School, Malete, Ibadan, from 1958 to 1959. He gained admission to Ijebu-Ode Government Trade Center, now Government Technical College, as one of the pioneers in the carpentry and joinery department. In 1959, while still serving his apprenticeship, he was on occasion acting as a workshop assistant to the instructor in the motor body building department. He was awarded German scholarship to further his technical education in the building industry in 1962, some few months to the completion of his training after his intermediate city and guild and building craft certificate examination. He attended 4 months German language course from June to September 1962, from where he proceeded for 1 year practical training in the building industry in Frankfurt am Main from October 1962 to September 1963. He had a scholarship extended on account of his industry and brilliance to further his education at the State Technical School in Elbach, Odenwald, from October 1963 to September 1964, from where he proceeded to the College of Arts and Industrial Design Kassel from October 1964 to September 1968, where he graduated as an interior architect and furniture designer. He worked briefly for 1 year from October 1968 to October 1969 in Frankfurt and Main, West Germany, from where he joined Design Group Nigeria, a firm of architects and town urban planner, in December 1969. He retired in April from Bovis and Company Limited. He has a short-term experience as a lecturer from 1972 to 1973 at the University of Ibadan on the UN-sponsored Laboratory Technical Training Scheme and at the Polytechnic Ibadan in own planning department from 1973 to 1975. He is the chairman, Bovis and Company Limited, a company that majors in petroleum product distribution, and the managing director of Bovis Models. He belongs to some professional and social service clubs, both in Nigeria and in Germany. He is currently the president of Omar Jorosun Club. Ibadan Cooperative Investment and Credit Society. He is an active Rotarian and past district governor of Rotary International, District 9125, Nigeria. Patron to the University of Benin Alumni Association and to the Nigerian Union of Journalists, Oyo State Council. He is the current chairman of the Ibadan chapter of the Commerce and Industry. His hobbies are table tennis and philosophy. He is married with children and grandchildren. And I call to the podium for the award, Architect Bamidele Olusegun Samson.
Let us put our hands together for Architect Bamidele Samson. I have the singular honor to invite one of our past chairmen of the district, the 17th chairman of the District Society, Alhaji Lukman Adelere Delta FC, to come and present the Merit Award to Architect Bamidele Olusegun Samson. Please let us put our hands together for our past chairman as he steps forward.
Incidentally, Architect Bamidele Samson is my chairman at the Chamber of Commerce and Industry. It's been a very wonderful meeting, even before the So on behalf of the Institutional Council of the Society, chairman and ESCO members, I present this to Architect Bamidele Olusegun Samson in honor and recognition of his immense contribution and selfless service to humanity and society at large.
Please let us put our hands together for you. You are highly recognized. Thank you very much. Now, the next person we'll be calling is Dr. Ode Ogutoke, FCA, to come collect this award. Please let us put our hands together for Ode Ogutoke and Co. Dr. Ode Ogutoke and Co.
Dr. Olubode Gabriel Oguntoke, a native of Ipetumodu in Ife North local government area of Osun State, was born in Ibadan on Tuesday, June 12, 1973, to the family of late Mr. Zacchaeus and late Mrs. Victoria Oguntoke. Although very inspired and ambitious from childhood, he lost his mother in 1983 before finishing primary school, and the father also died in 1990 before he left secondary school, leaving him and other 5 children orphaned. This did not kill his desire for good education and pursuing his dreams. After his secondary school education in Baptist Secondary School, Okeado, Ibadan, he studied at Olabisi Onabanjo University, Igowoye, and obtained bachelor's degree in banking and finance. He studied further at Obafemi Awolowo University, Ile-Ife, to bag masters in business administration. In 2008, but they cannot give up on the need to acquire knowledge and research on what will be beneficial to the community around him. He currently holds a Doctor of Philosophy in Business Administration, Strategic Management from Babcock University, Ilishan Remo, Nigeria, having earlier obtained Master of Philosophy in Business Administration. He has published quite a number of academic articles. Bode is a fellow of the Institute of Chartered Accountants of Nigeria, ICAN, as well as honorary senior member of Chartered Institute of Bankers of Nigeria. He is a certified information system auditor, certified in risk and information system control, and certified in governance enterprise IT. He has attended various training and short courses in Lagos Business School, Nigeria, the Wharton Business School, University of Pennsylvania, USA, Harvard Business School, Boston, USA. Dr. Bade, a resourceful, versatile, vibrant, assiduous, and seasoned chartered accountant with over 20 years managerial experience in banking and finance service industry, as an experienced chartered accountant, business strategist, and risk and control manager with good bias for technology, cybersecurity, and process automation. He's committed to enterprise assurance and corporate strategy. He was privileged to have experienced the evolution of banking from manual operation in the early 1990s when he joined Cooperative Bank in 1992 as an accountant clerk with secondary school result. he experienced ledger posting and manual interest calculation, mechanical posting and transaction, full automation of banking process, and service delivery channels. His involvement in the banking evolution in the past 30 years has prepared him to catalyze the future by contributing to further development of financial service industry for satisfactory customers experience, including management and leadership development. Currently, Dr. Bode Oguntoke, FCA, is responsible for the audit activities of FBN Holding PLC and coordination of the group audit. He has extensive experience within the banking industry with functional exposure in internal audit, internal control, financial control, and banking operations with strong bias for information technology and cybersecurity. Until his appointment in FBN Holdings, he served as the head of IT and e-business control for Union Bank of Nigeria PLC, with responsibility for the design and implementation of controls, policies, and standards covering all sources of risk in IT infrastructure, IT governance, IT processes, e-business, and payment system. Prior to this, he designed and headed information system audit of Skybank, now Polaris Bank. He had led several IT projects, automation of control and audit processes, and cybersecurity program. Recently, he won awards of innovation in FBN Holdings for transformation of internal audit process across the group, as well as the Great Place to World's Exceptional People Manager. But this started ICAN from Accounting Technician Scheme, ATS, in 1995. He completed his professional exam in November 1999 and was elected as the Chartered Accountant in October 2000 with membership number. In October 2000, he joined the Ibadan and District Society. Immediately, in 2001, he joined the Social and Publicity Committee and was later elected as the Social and Publicity Secretary in the year 2002. He remained in the Executive Committee as Financial Secretary until 2006. During the period, he contributed to transformation of the District Society, including the publishing of the maiden edition of the District Journal and Magazine. He continues to support the district even when he started working in Lagos. He is committed to ICAN advocacy and mentoring of young professionals. Dr. Bode Oguntoke is married to his soulmate, Adekemi, and they are blessed with Inioluwa, Obaloluwa, and Imesioluwa. He loves reading, cooking, swimming, and listening to good classical and jazz music. His watchword is not slothful in business, fervent in spirit, serving the Lord. Romans 12:11. Permit me to call to the podium Dr. Bode Oguntoke, FCA.
Let us put our hands together for Dr. Bode Oguntoke. I want to invite Prince Dr. Ganiu Adebayo, FCA, to come and present to Dr. Bode Oguntoke. Dr. Olùṣọ́rẹ́, Dr.
I'm pleased to present this award to Dr. Oguntoke. It's a long time. He was so active in the society, and this is to tell you that whatever you have done can never go unnoticed. So this is what I bring up today for organizing you. Congratulate you. I will never be
Omoba Olaya Smart Peter, PhD, FCA, was born in Ilesha, Osun State in the early 60s. He is the heir to the Olaya Iyanewura Samuel Adeloye dynasty of Ishe-Jesha, with maternal linkage to the Royal High Chief Odole of Ijesha land. He attended Government Teachers Training College, Ilesha, University of Ife, Ile-Ife, for his Nigeria certificate in education in 1986. He bagged a bachelor degree in accounting from the University of Lagos, obtained a master's degree in technology management from the Obafemi Awolowo University, Ile-Ife, another Master of Science degree in accounting from Joseph Ayo Babalola University, Ikeji, and a Doctor of Philosophy PhD in accounting from Bowen University, Iwo. Dr. Olaya Peter is a chartered accountant of 3 decades and a seasoned administrator, a computer guru, a talented teacher who has flair for research and training. He was an accountant in an international organization, IITA Ibadan, for 11 years and chief accountant of a famous publishing outfit, Honeyman Educational Books, PLC Ibadan, for 2.5 years. He is a tax expert and enjoys teaching, which he entered into in June 1981 when he was posted to Sacred Heart School, Idi-Ikan, Ibadan, by the old Oyo State government. He further taught at Onireke Girls High School, Onireke, Ibadan. Because of his love and passion for teaching, he continued to lecture at the Polytechnic Ibadan, Achievers University, Owo, and National Open University of Nigeria. In order to give back to the society, he also taught at various ICAN accredited training centers from 1995 to 2015 non-stop at Professional Study Group, PSG Ibadan, Achievers Training Center Ibadan, and NDDC ICAN centers in Ilorin, respectively. He established an ICAN study center along with a professional colleague in Osogbo, Osun State in 1998. He equally spent some quality time teaching at Chartered Institute of Personnel Management and Professional Center in Ibadan. He has produced so many qualified accountants and human resources managers. Omoba Olaya is a fellow of the prestigious Institute of Chartered Accountants of Nigeria, ICAN, a member of Chartered Institute of Taxation of Nigeria, CITN, a member of Chartered Institute of Public Finance and Accountancy, CIPFA UK, and a member of Chartered Institute of Treasury Management, CITM. To mention but a few, Dr. Olaya had his professional accountancy training at the firm of Rosalind Balogun, an associate chartered accountant. During the period he served at the firm, he led teams of audit and training assignment to various organizations. He was the consultant on LIMP, a World Bank-assisted project in Benue State in 2005, and equally anchored an international conference in Abuja in 2005. As a financial consultant, he was the lead consultant on World Bank-assisted Youth Empowerment Social Support Program in Osun State. Dr. Olaya is currently the Director, Finance and Account of the Nigerian Institute of Science Laboratory Technology, an agency of Federal Government of Nigeria, and has contributed immensely to the growth of the institute. As the pioneer head of account, he was awarded the Best Lecturer of the Year 2003 and 2004 by the National Association of Polytechnic Accountancy Students, the Polytechnic Ibadan chapter, for his contribution towards human capacity development. He was also awarded a certificate of recognition by the International Institute of Tropical Agriculture, IITA Ibadan, an American organization, for 10 years of dedicated service. Dr. Olaya Peter had attended several local and international conferences in the last 1 decade. He attended Canadian University of Dubai, UAE, JCI Global Partnership Summit, New York, United States of America, 5th National Seminar on Economic Crime by the Economic Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, Abuja. The core values of Dr. Olaya Smart Peter are excellence, godliness, entrepreneurship, innovation, and social responsibility, with a stint in music. He is married and blessed with children. He is a devoted Christian and takes exquisite pleasure in badminton. He is fun to be with. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to invite you all to please rise up and join me to welcome, as I present to you, an eminent scholar of no mean stature, a seasoned administrator of international repute, and a fellow of the Institute, Dr. Laya Smart Peter, for the Institute of Chartered Accountants of Nigeria, Ibadan, and District Society Merit Award.
Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, it is with pleasure I call on Alaji Obusheso, FCA, to do the presentation award.
Chairman and District Secretary of ICAN, executive members, and we members of the districts, we appreciate what you have been doing as a professional chartered accountant, and you have also produced many chartered accountants, so we appreciate you. So we want to present this for you, the appreciation of your excellent performance and diligence to the society and the contribution to the community. Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, and to the remaining awardees, like I said earlier, we shall be calling based on how the names were at the registration point. Right now, I want to call on the representatives of Federal Inland Revenue Service to come forward, collect their award, FIRS.
Federal Inland Revenue Service, FIRS, was created in 1943. Prior to that time, its functions had been performed by the Inland Revenue Department of British West Africa, The Board of Inland Revenue was created in 1958 and the service gained autonomy with the passing of the FIRS Establishment Act 13 of 2007. In 2003, the federal government of Nigeria recognized that poor service delivery in the public sector had become an urgent national issue and undertook a series of steps that led to the entering into a service compact with all Nigerians in March 2004. This was followed by the creation of the Servicom office within the presidency to ensure the entrenchment of excellent service delivery in the public sector in policy, programs, and practice. In line with the subsequent presidential mandate, the FIRS created a unit in 2014 to institutionalize service delivery within the service. This unit has undergone various transformations to meet the tempo of ever-changing FIRS organizational reforms and the needs of tax-paying public and stakeholders. In 2011, FIRS created a Taxpayer Service Department for enhanced focus on taxpayers as well as National Taxpayer Advocate position in 2012 to ensure effective high-level advocacy for taxpayers. Statutorily and administratively, the FIRS has the responsibility for the assessment, collection, and accounting of taxes to the government. The timely provision and publication of accurate data in annual reports to the federal government of Nigeria and other stakeholders to inform national economic planning, academic research, tax policy, and development legislation, the timely provision of tax advisory services, rulings, guidance notes, and clarifications on requests and to the public in general, the regular investigation, enforcement, and prosecution of tax defaulters as provided by the law, the issuance of taxpayer identification number (TIN) at no cost to the taxpayer, the prompt processing of payment claims and tax refund requests received within stated timeframes, undertake appropriate actions to reduce the arrears position of the service and minimize debt profile, the regular and accurate reconciliation of taxes received into Federation, consolidated, and VAT as the case may be, provision of tax education and information to taxpayers through diverse channels and languages. I now call to the podium the representative of the Federal Inland Revenue Service, FIRS, for their word.
Let us put our hands together for FIRS. If you have paid your tax, clap very well. If you have not paid your tax, hide your face. I want to call on the 21st chairman of our district society. He's a man of God, Apostle Abiodun Adediji, FCA, to come and present this to the FIRS. You are welcome, sir.
Thank you very much. Well, I don't know when he ordained me as an apostle, but I know my name is Bjorn Adediji and my wife is here. I've never been ordained. But on that note, let me seize the opportunity to present this award. I'm presenting an award to one of the most formidable institutions in Nigeria, Federal Inland Revenue Service. And you will agree with me that FIRS has done much for us. He has given us one of the most illustrious members of our generation, to be Abiola, who has done much for this institute. The FIRS themselves have done a lot for this institute. You can see all of them, the way they are shining. I want to thank FIRS for doing greatly for ICAN. And I want you to continue to be fair to ICAN and ICAN members. I will continue to support you. Just continue to be fair to us. Continue to know that ICAN is only one. And you are the best. So on that note, on behalf of my chairman, the second chairman, and members of ICAN and my district, I hereby present this to you.
so that we can put this game together. Chief Sunday,
Sunday Omoniyi Obiyinka MNI is the initiator cum managing director of Extension Publication Limited. He was born on 4th January 1970. After his primary education, he attended Onireke Grammar School, Ibadan, where he sat for his West African Senior Secondary Certificate Examination (WASC) in 1987. Thereafter, he proceeded to University of Ilorin, where he obtained Bachelor of Science degree in Chemistry Education in 1992. His one-year compulsory National Youth Service scheme took him to Delta State in 1993 to 1994. In furtherance of his education, he was awarded master's degree in Publishing and Copyright Studies by the University of Ibadan. He is a member of the National Institute of Policy and Strategic Studies, NIPS, Kuru, and a fellow of Chartered Institute of Local Government and Public Administration, FCPA. He is currently a PhD student in Publishing and Copyright Studies at the University of Ibadan. His career as a publisher started when he took appointment with Onibon J Publishers and Book Industries Nigeria Limited and served between 1996 and 2001. Sunday Obiyinka, having served in the publishing outfit, took interest in the industry, which informed the establishment of Extension Publications Limited in 2004. The company has gained acceptability with outlets in all the geopolitical zones of Nigeria and West Africa sub-region. As a leading voice in the educational publishing, both at home and abroad, Sunday Obiyinka holds membership of various professional bodies: Nigerian Publishers Association, NPA, African Publishers Network, APNET, World Intellectual Property Organization, WIPO, International Publishers Association, IPA, among many others. He is also an alumnus of New York University and London School of Economics. Similarly, he is a member of the Institute of Directors. In recognition of his immense contribution to both cultural and national values, he was conferred with the chieftaincy title of Jagun Agbaoye of Ibadan by His Imperial Majesty Oba Saliu Adetunji Ajeogungunniso I, the recent past Olubadan of Ibadan land. He is a regular participant at various book fairs at the national and international levels, among which are London Book Fair, Ghana Book Fair, Frankfurt Book Fair, and so on. Sunday Obiyinka's flair for service and leadership has inspired him to birth other companies in the hospitality, printing, construction, and supplies industries. He is equally into export and import activities. Chief Sunday Omoniyi Obiyinka MNI's hobbies include traveling, table tennis, and networking. He is happily married and blessed with children. Ladies and gentlemen, permit me to call to the podium right now Chief Sunday Omoniyi Obiyinka MNI for the award.
Please let us put our hands together for Chief Sunday Omoniyi Obiyinka. I want to call on Elder Tuji Adepeju to come and present the award to Chief Sunday Omoniyi Obiyinka MNI. Please let us put our hands together for Elder Adepeju. Elder is the only swan in Swan.
I don't know what to say. I'm supposed to be with my friend, but I had to escort the cabins out. So I don't know the man who's carrying another group. But on behalf of Ibadan Society of ICAN, I present to you this merit award in honor and recognition of your immense contribution and selfless service to humanity and society at large. Well, it's the birthday meet of your new Fife. And they always celebrate the birthday together. So having the Catholics representing the law of India is just one of those things. My younger and friend, congratulations to you.
Let us dance together. Quickly, without wasting time, I want to invite Dr. Debumi, FCA PhD, to this side of the table to come collect his award. Dr. Debumi Oluwasegun, please step forward.
Odebumi Oluwasegun Yemi, FCA PhD, born to the family of Odebumi on 16th August 1985 in Osun State. Mr. Odebumi was admitted to Ibadan Grammar School at the age of 10, and by 2008 he had acquired a higher national diploma in accounting. Not satisfied with his educational attainment, he enlisted in St. Monica University, Bill, in 2011 for his BSc accounting degree, which he completed in 2013, and he completed his master's degree in accounting and criminal investigation between 2015 and 2016. He was admitted for his PhD at Charisma University, United Kingdom between 2016 and 2019, where he completed a course in forensic accounting and audit. Apart from his robust academic attainment, Dr. Odebumi is a member of the following professional bodies: Fellow, Institute of Chartered Accountants of Nigeria, ICAN; Fellow, International Institute of Certified Forensic Investigation Professionals, IICFIP; Associate Member, the Chartered Institute of Taxation of Nigeria, CITN; Proficiency Member, Nigeria Institute of Management, NIMN; Associate Member, Institute of Chartered Economists of Nigeria, ICEN; Associate Member, Institute of Chartered Accountants of Nigeria, ICAN; Member, Accounting Technician Association, AAT. In tune with his professional calling, Dr. Odebumi has the following skills in information technology: computer fundamentals, Microsoft PowerPoint, Microsoft Word, Microsoft Excel, Sage Accounting Package, Tally Accounting Package, QuickBooks Accounting Package, a man of vision who cherished independence, self-reliance, and business entrepreneurship. Dr. Odebumi served in various firms only for 8 years before he established his own firm. Some of the firms he served include Taye Adeyanju & Co. and Olufemi Adekoya & Co. when he rose to become a partner, and where he left as audit manager between 2012 and 2016. Dr. Odebumi established Yemi Odebumi & Co. in 2016 and has remained the managing partner till date. His rich experience can be explained from his exposure to various fields of accounting, forensic, and criminal investigation, which include but not limited to the following: participant in research studies on revenue allocation formula for RMAFC, monitoring and evaluation of fiscal sustainability plan for federal government, IFRS, IPSAS implementation and conversion experts, deployment of various accounting software for organization, recommend improvement to processes, policies, and procedures, and to ensure they adhere to global best practices, design process for closed-out audit, and prepare report on closed-out audit for the client, guides the company in selecting the right mix for investment portfolio, keeping abreast of new regulations or policies that may affect the company's investment, and monitoring the economy to determine its effect on earnings, business assurance and recovery, business plans and budget preparation, due diligence and investigation, investment advisory services, training staff on IFRS and IPSAS and implementation process, organized training on new standards and current issues to the clients, tax advisory, tax audits, and investigation. Dr. Odebumi is privileged to attend seminar, conferences, and trainings, some of which are 51st Annual Accountants Conference, Adopting Sustainability for Economic Prosperity 2022, Corporate Governance and Ethics 2021, 50th Annual Accountants Conference 2021, Training on Caseware Audit and Account Software 2019, 49th Annual Accountants Conference 2019, ICAN Research and Technical Seminar New Auditor Report 2017, ICAN Membership Affairs Seminar on Entrepreneurship Initiative 2016, IFRS Implementation 2015, IFRS In-House Training 2016, Taxation of Cross-Border Transaction, Understanding and Managing the Apprehension of Tax Authorities 2014. Dr. Odebumi is married and the union is blessed with promising children. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you here Dr. Olusegun Yemi Odebumi for the ICAN Ibadan District Award 2023 for his novel contribution to the profession of accounting.
Let us put our hands together for Dr. Odebumi. I want to call on Alhaji Babatunde Kilani to come and present the award to Dr. Odebumi. Please let us put our hands together for Alhaji Babatunde Kilani. University Press, our local. Hey, local.
On behalf of the 22nd Chairman of the Ibadan District Society, I present here the garland of honor to Dr. Odebumi for your meritorious hard work in honor of for your immense contribution to humanity and the district at large. Thank you very much.
Oh,
this program, I want to call on University Press PLC to come for the award. University Press is so lucky. All our past chairmen are here. Can you see the honor? All our past chairmen that are still present here are here to present their award to University Press. The award was presented by the 22nd chairman. Okay.
University Press PLC is Nigeria's largest indigenous book publisher. It was founded as the Nigerian branch of the British Oxford University Press in 1949 with the name Oxford University Press, OUP, Nigeria. At incorporation as a public liability company in 1978, the company's name was changed to University Press Limited. The company has coverage of the country and the West African sub-regions through the location of its area offices, depots, showrooms, and a number of representatives in major cities and towns nationwide, and also in Accra, Ghana. The company prints, publishes, and sells books for education and general reading. The board of directors is composed of both executive and non-executive directors from a variety of backgrounds. The company has won several awards, such as the Nigerian Book Fair Trust Award of recognition for sharing the vision of Nigerian Book Fair Trust and supporting the growth of the annual Nigerian Book Fair. Conceptualized in 1949 as the Nigerian branch of Oxford University Press, its main function was to sell Oxford books in Nigeria. Later, the company began to produce books locally, and before long, a Nigerian unit was established in Oxford, where editing and publishing of titles for the Nigerian local market were done. The titles published were literary and curriculum-based books targeted at educational institutions and the general public. At incorporation as a public liability company in 1978, the company's name was changed to University Press Limited. University Press PLC started indigenizing its title since 1963, when it came out with the first ever local educational publication in the country, Ijalare Ode by Oladipo Yemitan. The immediate past chairman was Dr. Lekan Are. The current chairman of the board of directors is Mr. Obafunsho Ogunkeye, and the managing director is Mr. Samuel Kolawole. And now call to the podium the representative of the University Press PLC for the award.
If I have option, I will not want to present this award. I will have allowed another person to do so because I am part and parcel of University Press. University Press PLC, they have been contributing immensely to Ibadan literacy like of ICAN. There is no time we will not that they don't work. And this one they have accepted. In fact, we thank Almighty God because it was a bit late before the information reached them. And ICAN, and the ability to contribute to humanity is still accepted because I'm still really appreciate you. This is a merit award. On behalf of my own self, the ESCO of Ibadan University of ICAN and all members, we are presenting this award to you in honor and recognition of your immense contribution and selfless service to the country and humanity. Congratulations. Dance, dance, dance.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm glad to announce to you that we have come to the end of the awards. I want to call on Alhaji Babatunde Kilani, FCA, to give us the vote of thanks.
While the photograph is going on, I will bring one in your indulgence to let me quickly appreciate all of us. We are all recognized, beginning from our 58th president of the Institute of Chartered Accountants of Nigeria, in absentia, ably represented by our honorary treasurer, Otumba Tobi Abiola FCA. Our Rivada Pastor President, Deacon Titus Alaosho Etam, FCA, past council members, our patrons, chaired by our Rivada Vice President, Deacon Titus Alaosho Etam. We appreciate you all. Our body of past chairmen, also chaired by the past president, Deacon Titus Alaosho Etam, SCA, representative of the Onisha, who has just met, His Royal Majesty, Builder Adediri Adewale Solomon, Oni Bekowa, Ifekowa. We appreciate your coming. Our distinguished members in general, government functionaries that are here present, chairmen of our professional bodies that have graced our occasion, the executive committee of the Ibadan District Society, our elders here present, we appreciate you, beginning from Elder Adepeju and every other elders that have graced this occasion. Our distinguished awardees, we sincerely appreciate every one of you in the different categories, the corporate categories, the non-members categories, and the members categories. This event is taking place because you have honored our invitation. We appreciate you. We thank you. The dinner and the award committee of the district, we appreciate you all for your efforts, for your being tireless, working, having meetings during the day and at night, online and physically. We appreciate your efforts. Shared by Dr. Mrs. Temitope Babajide, we appreciate every one of you for your efforts. May God reward you abundantly. And our chairman, the 22nd chairman of the Team 22, for giving every one of us the opportunity to participate in organizing the program. We thank you. We thank every one of you. We pray that God is in infinite mercy. Take every one of us back to our various destinations. Some of us will be traveling. People like me will be traveling from here now towards Iwo. Some of you are within the town, but there's no small traveling, no little traveling. I pray that we all reach our various
So I want to say in the name of Allah, the gracious, ever merciful, we praise Him, we thank Him, we adore Him. We pray that He continue being with us. We pray that as we are about leaving, He should be with us and let us reach our various destinations in peace. And next year, we should be the ones to participate. I pray that there's no one that will be bereaved among us. No one of us should be found wanting. In the name of Allah, I pray. Allahumma rabbana atina fid dunya hasanatan wa fil akhirati hasanatan wa qina adhaban nar. Rabbana la tuzigh qulubana ba'da idh hadaytana wa hab lana min ladunka rahmatan innaka antal wahhab. Rabbana atina min ladunka rahmatan wa hayyi lana min amrina rashada. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul 'uqdatan min lisani yafqahu qawli. You are the acceptor of prayers. We have prayed in your name, Allah. Accept our prayers. Amen. Thank you all. Sadiji, I hand over the mic back to you. MC, DJ.
Good night and God bless. Music, music, music.